So it's a little extra cost with the belt, absolutely. But this guarantees two things to me. One, it guarantees that my aluminum never disrupts rare earth and vice versa. And two, it also provides storage for that resource without having to build another storage. And it doesn't provide excessive storage. Like I could put 2 storages here, but that's kind of excessive storage. I don't need like 500 units of each one right here, but enough to where it fills the belt is completely fine with me. So we're going to do that. Okay. And then what we'll have is duralumin. Now that duralumin is going to come out from this side, I guess. And I guess we could just, I want to have it, I guess we'll just do it here. I'm worried about my other setup that I want to do here. I want to do another, my microprocessors are going to be made right here. So why don't we hold off on routing that for now? But I think this is a good route for now on this. And then the final thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bring this over and we're going to go underneath like so. And it looks like that connected it already. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And then you need to be upgraded so that you match, and you get upgraded so that you match, and you get upgraded so that you match. There we go. Fantastic. Now, what did I do over here? Oh, I messed this up. So this needs to get connected there. And then, you know, I think that's probably, yeah, we need to connect it here too. Let's do that. Then we'll have these things maxed out right there. And then I think probably this belt could be, I could upgrade this belt, but I think what I'd rather do is pull from the source. I want to tap into the source. See how this is kind of sitting around, not doing a whole lot? I mean, I guess I could upgrade these and that would take care of that a little bit, right? It sends more into the system. That's good. We want that to happen. There we go. Yeah, but I think I'd rather go like this. We're going to tap into this source, bring it this way, get underneath, bring it over here. Okay. And then this will go and connect there. However, I think maybe this doesn't have to be quite that far over. Hang on. If I stop right here, I want to move this so I can have another one of these microprocessors. So if I know I'm tearing down a lot of stuff right now, but it's kind of an idea that this stuff is not in the position where it's the most advantageous for me to have it right now. It's better to have it somewhere else. And I'm gonna show that in a second. So we're gonna bring this back a little bit, okay? Just enough to where I can hopefully now get the other microprocessor in here, microcircuit factory right there. Yep. Needs to be there, and it would be, I think, like this is the, yeah, it'd be like this in its position, because this can now go over and slap into there, and then this can come out and slap into there, right? That's really great. So we'll do that. Good. So see how this belt is full? This serves as my storage now for that. And now as we create things there, you know, they'll use it, but I like that. I think that's a nice extension of storage for that. So this comes out that direction and we're good to go. And now I'm trying to figure out why, it's locked. Well, don't lock. Keep going. I must have locked that at some point. Wild. Well, that's okay. So we'll be making more microcircuits here, and then this comes up and over. No, dummy. Oh, I just canceled that one. Well, it's fine. This comes up and over, and then up and over like so. Yes, that's how I want that. Okay, so the ice, we can change how that goes now. This can go all the way up to here and then over instead. That brings it all the way to here. And then we'll just connect it onto this over there like that. No big deal. So bring it like this, all the way over like that. And then you can just, I don't know, turn around and do that instead. Okay? All that ice just gets on that system like that. Okay, so what have we done so far, right? I've set up the duralumin, which we're going to hopefully start making pretty soon here. I want to get this mined out so it's out of the way, so we'll do that. And then maybe we'll get this maybe to be prioritized so that it's done a little quicker in this little area so that I can start making my micro processors in this side too. Okay, So when that's done, that's what we'll do. And for power, well, I don't really have the power capacity at the moment to power these gigantic machines. This is 100 power right there. Just that. So I don't have a whole lot there. But assuming we're making more concrete, which is what I assume we're going to be doing here in a second once this is done. Although this isn't receiving... Oh, is that... Not... Oh. Why aren't you connected? What happened? Why aren't you connected? Get in there. Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing that way for? Do it this side too? Weird. This one worked. Huh. Okay. Well. Go there. Yeah, there we go. So with all that stuff done, I can now tap into the source, right? Come out this way. Extend underneath like that. And then we just come right over here and slap it in right on that. I like that better. And then we upgrade this so that it doesn't have to worry about it. So now all that extra silicon that's coming from all of these is half of it's going this way so that we can process this slag. So we're having a lot more... Yeah, we're getting a lot more silicon into the system now, and that should definitely help us in making as much concrete as possible here. All this stuff should just really be flowing now. That's going to be great. So we'll keep an eye on these. If they need to be expanded, if I need to, increase their production speed and stuff later, we'll do that. And then this urgent contract here, it looks like they want 20 microprocessors. I'm not building them yet, but in 30 days, I might have a few. I don't know if I'll have them in time, but if anything I don't have, I could probably buy. I think I'm just going to hold off on that for now, though. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that great of a contract. This one here has 9 more days until we lose 100 grand. Oh my God. Wow. We didn't build any modular frames this whole time. I mean, I guess we did, but oh, they're not I see. Because they're stuck on this. Okay, we're gonna fix this too. First thing I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna drop those to the ground so that they actually use them. But the second thing is we need to get the modular frames out of here and up to where they go. We need to get them up top. So we're going to should I go all the way out that way? Actually, don't think there's enough room for another assembler here. I might want to move this. Let's see. Assembler. Yeah, one over, I could put another assembler there. And I have the room? Do I have the room? Oh, you know what? I'm out of compute. So I can't even see. I think I have the room if I shift this over. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll build the second one a couple tiles over. And then later I can shift this and then I can put another one here if I need to. But we need more compute. I have 3 microprocessors. So we can just use the ones I have. But I'm going to start making my own here in a second. So... let's add a few here. They'll make them as we do, or as they go. And I'm waiting for these organics to pop, man. 3.7 days. If I make this a high priority, we'll get people coming on over here to work this station, and it will pop these out really, really fast, which will be awesome. Let's connect these up. And man, it's a shame I didn't space that out just a little bit better, right? And I'm not going to slat it over. No. It's not worth it, right? It's not. Just have 2. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody's going to care. It's all good, man. Nobody minds this. So in 3 days, those will pop. 17.5 days. Yeah. So we need a lot of time for those to pop. They take a long time. But if you have people, then it doesn't take nearly as much time. That's where it's really good. All right. So the sorting terminal has 315 aluminum and 239 titanium. Wow. We should really be doing more of these. Definitely. Distress call from a distant lab. Ooh, that's interesting. Distress call from a distant lab. Go over there. Wait, aren't you supposed to be going to the fuel factory? Yeah, you are. You're supposed to be going to the fuel. Get over there. What are you doing? I haven't seen what that is all about yet. So we just need to send a robot. That's crazy. We can do that. This one's right here. Setting. Oh, wait a minute. We have to pick up. This says prerequisite was Oh, you know what? Here, if I hit send, I bet it'll go to the expedition center and wait for a robot to show up. Yeah. It's going to wait for one robot to go ahead and pop its head in there. That's good. Okay, 171,000. Let's buy the modular terminals, the Duralumin, and the control unit because it's the beginning of the day. And I'm hoping that that means that these guys will prioritize the thing I have for them to prioritize, all right? I'm also going to have to buy modular frames, it looks like. I'm going to have to. Let's start the process here on loading this stuff. So we're going to send, looks like 300 concrete at a time. So we'll go ahead and do that. 300 concrete at a time. Oh my gosh. Got too excited on my clicks. There goes. 300. And then 300. Like that. Nope. 301. Wow. There goes. And then there's only 100 left there, plus the modular frames, which are too heavy. So we'll send the modular frames last. Yeah, that's good. Send that, and then the frames are last. All right, they're going to start loading those up. In the meantime, I'm going to have to buy the remaining resources. So if I spend less than 100 grand, it's worth it. So we're going to buy 40 modular frames. And that's not less than 100 grand. Wow. That ate up all my bonus. Damn. Yeah, that's going to eat up my entire bonus plus. That sucks. Do we just give up the bonus then? Right? If it's going to cost me more than the bonus to buy the modular frames, then I might as well wait and satisfy the contract during the 20-day period. But am I even going to be able to get it during the 20-day period? I may not be able to. I only have 10. I think I have to buy them. It's going to cost me a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but it's worth it in the end. We'll buy them. Bring them down here. To get that bonus, it's worth it. So we'll land all those, and then everybody can just start doing that, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Everybody will start loading that contract so it doesn't expire. And then this floor will eventually get done. When there's nothing else to build, they'll do that instead. Yeah, all right. So over here, we've got 14 aluminum. This one's already waiting, right? So, yeah. I think maybe I want more individual storage for this side. So I think maybe we'll do it like this instead. Let's cancel that. We'll do it like this instead. And that way, I get just a little bit more extra storage for this one as it's on the belt. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. And then, of course, all of this, I can shut this off and turn it on and shut it off whenever I want. So I could do that. And now all of it will just go this way instead. All right. And then to make more, if we wanted to make more, we could now upgrade these. So I really don't need the third one yet, but I think I'm going to put it on there anyway. All right. It's going to be very close, but I think we might get it. I think there's 231 inside this pod and another 261 in this pod. These are the two that are remaining for this contract to be completed on time for the bonus. And we're only down to 2 days remaining. So it is very, very close on whether or not they can get this concrete in there. I'm actually going to tear down these two things. I think you get a little bit of concrete out of these. So I might be able to get some concrete that's closer. Oh, there it goes. And the received reward just happened too. So did we get the 200 something? Yeah. Oh, that was very close. All right. So 240,000 for that. And we're going to break these down too, because I really don't think we need them up here anymore. It's fine. These things can go. That's okay. Okay. So to close things up here, it looks like there's another God, they just keep hitting me with these contracts, which is great for money. It is. It's true. It really is. But you can't give it to me. You can't tell me carbon fiber, right? That's the one thing you can't do. All right, so I've got some carbon fiber in here and some carbon fiber in here. That's about 30 in here. And this whole setup is kind of, I guess, technically done. Look how fast this produces. Like, this thing is cruising because people are working here, granting huge efficiency bonuses from this. And it just all pops out and it goes where it's supposed to go, man. There we go. All right. On the science end of things, we got 99% done on this. It's going to be done very soon. Is it 99%? 89%. I can read. 89% on that. And then the moon bar, the industrial refrigeration unit. That's what I really need, though. I'm going to push the refrigeration unit up a little higher just because I really wanted to get it in here. And then I think I need another refrigerator, but this time it's for the medicine so that we can get additional meds in here too. I also have, as you can see, 7 people, but I don't have 7 sleeping spots. I'm actually short 1 sleeping spot too. So good idea, I think. Even though they're less comfortable, I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to provide, I think 1 right here. Yep. And then another one. Yep. 2 more bunk beds right here. At least until I can get like proper rooms and stuff for them, which would be nice. I'd love to set up like an actual proper room or something over here. It'd be nice. And then while I know they're still working on stuff, but I need to get this done too. So can we get 2? I mean, this is very small, right? 1, 2, and there's only 3 positions. Ooh, hey, maybe. Hang on. What if we go here? Can I go? No. So right there is all I can. Man. Is that a straight line? It is a straight line, but the thing is, it's kind of like, isn't it better to orient the thing the other direction just so you have a little bit less on the belt to make, right? You have a little bit less belt to make. So let's go extractor, and we're going to put it right. Ooh, okay. It's going to kind of come over a little bit though, yeah? Yeah, right here. This is what I want right there. All right. So we're going to do that, and then it comes over, and it's going to stick, I guess, just right anywhere. It doesn't really matter. We're going to pop it right there, I guess. All right, so that'll be where the new aluminum source comes from. All right, just kind of do one of those numbers like that. There we go. So once they're busy doing that, they have a lot of things that they're building, right? I mean, I'm out of CPU, so they need to build these. And then obviously there is the solar panels, which they can't build yet because I do not possess Duralumin. I do not possess the modular terminals yet or the control units, but I have the money to buy these things now. So why don't we go ahead and buy these things now? So I want, let's see, how many is 4, 8. I'll probably want to build another one after this. So let's go 12 modular terminals. So we're up to 73 grand already. Yikes. And then let's also get, it's control units, right? Control units. Yeah, 21 grand a piece. Gosh. We'll get 3. So there goes half my money. More than half my money. Just for that. Jeez. All right, well, we'll pop those down here, and they'll hopefully put them in there. Now, as far as the Duralumin goes, we should be... Yep, we're set up and ready to rock here. We just need the power to be on. So let's bring power right here, and then this should connect up there and there. And this is all open now. Very nice. Also, the cargo can be delivered too from the truck. So let's make sure that gets delivered as well. Where'd it go? Right here. Okay, so once they get that built, we'll get Duralumin made ourselves to make our own panels. I think, I'm hoping anyway that that's a good idea to wait on that to make these. And then for the microprocessors, I want to produce them in this assembler. Yep, and I want to have 2, but I don't know if it's really worth having 2 because the rate we're producing microcircuits is pretty slow. Also, I've decided because of the CPU shortage and everything too, that instead of putting in another one of these microcircuit things right here, at least I will eventually probably, but not right now. Instead of doing that right now, I've just went ahead and upgraded the existing ones because we have upgrades available. So they will now produce them faster anyway. I think that's overall going to be a much better idea. And then for the microprocessors, once Duralumin's done over here, it should be starting to make any second now. There it goes. Power should be on. There we go. And we are now making more advanced stuff. Very good. Okay, so now for the microprocessors, I want to put another set of assemblers over here too. And I think I'll put this... Well, I have to wait for the CPU stuff to be done, but which would have been nice to, I guess, make the microprocessors first. That way I could have made the CPU units. So that was a little bit of a misplay, but okay, fine. We needed a usage for blue science. Let's go. We have these things added already. Rare minerals refinery upgrade. Assembler 2. This gives me access to the high-tech factory. We should probably put that on the list, I guess. So we'll put that on the list as well. And then I think I'm going to add a couple of storages over here because I would like to get the modular frames and the Duralumin and the micro all that stuff. The new advanced stuff I'm making, I'd like to get that stuff up here. And in fact, I think I'll just put 2, and then we'll probably change the storage on this one since the carbon fiber is going over here. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, I might keep it there because, again, the overflow from flight control. I don't know if I talked to you about that or not. There's so many things on my list, and I just can't get to all of them today. You know, it's like I want to talk about everything, but then I don't do much. So then if I do things and I can't get to everything when I talk about it. So I guess whatever I don't get today, we'll just get to the next day, right? Yeah, so there we go. I think I want to... Is this fully upgraded in there? I can't really click that belt. I'm going to go ahead and say that's not slowing down. Yeah, and it seems to me, yeah, this is working, right? It's just the power shortage right now, obviously, but other than the power shortage, it seems to be fine. We have a 9 days, almost 10 days. I think I'm good with the power dying because these 2 things will keep running and this place gets priority anyway, so on the power. So like life support systems will always be on because these things are always burning fuel, right? If that makes sense. So I think it'll be all right, but yep, we're definitely making them, right? We got 2 of each right now, or 2 in each of these right now, which is pretty good. And then if they build the storages for me up here, what I'll do is I'll make this one aluminum plates, and this one here is going to be, I think, microprocessors, and then, you know, we'll go from there. All right, I'm going to let this run a little bit. I bought the control units, right, and the micro terminals, or whatever they're called, modular terminals, right? I bought all this stuff. And so they're all just waiting for the plates. So I'm going to let this run, get the plates going, get these built. I want to see them at the start of the next morning. I'll be right back. Also, we're putting ice right here. Ice extraction in this area. And then we can fit 2 of them, I think, if we go like this. Yep. So we'll go like just like this. And now the ice will come out of here. And it will meet up with, well, wherever the ice is coming from here. I guess we'll can probably just have this be the line. So have this come over to that, like so. I think so. Probably a good idea. We can go ahead and build that. And then also we want to tear this, tear it open. I guess we want to just get this opened. And we can start bringing ice over into this area. And at the moment, the bottleneck appears to be the aluminum, but that's changing as soon as we get all these things added. So like this thing here just got done. So I'll get this hooked up between videos. And then we'll be able to see whether or not we can actually have 2 of these here as well, because that's possible. This looks like it might have a chance. So if I put this here, can we have another one? Oh, look at that. It's not quite lined up exactly, but you can do it. So we can do 2. I bet I probably could have scooted that one back, but it's fine just the way it is. I like it just the way it is. So now this is going to come all the way down with this conveyor here. I'm probably not going to do this conveyor yet because it's very expensive. But if I bring it all the way down here, I could then get it to slap in, you know, into this belt system right here, actually. Yeah, this is probably about where I'd want it. And then maybe I dig into this a little bit more just so I don't have to worry about getting in the way of the... No, I don't think I'm going to build over into here, so we're probably fine. So let's just kind of go like that with it, I guess. This will be where the first belt is. Here we go. Just like that. And then this gets upgraded, right? And then we want the power poles for that system as well to come in here. So let's also get that. So like this is a multitasking episode. If you didn't know that, if you didn't figure it out yet, we're doing a lot of multitasking today, and it's not necessarily. Yeah, you know what? That'll be fine. That's a fine position for that. It's not necessarily the best format for an episode, right? A lot of you guys like to see, here's the goal, and then do that goal. But at the end of the day, man, I'm real worried about this goal here. And 926 days left has got me real worried. So I don't think we're going to be able to delay much longer here. But the duralumin here has been getting deposited hopefully up here. Yeah, 8 out of 12 delivered here now. Excellent. 8 out of 12. And we're just waiting for it there too. And then I have enough resources for one more of these solar panels as far as the modular terminals and the control disc goes. So it's about getting the plates here. But now that we're creating our own plates like this, we don't have to buy them. It's a big deal. And then we just need to get into making modular terminals and stuff too, which I'd really like to get into that. So we'll look at that next video as well. The ice extractors are done. That's cool. And so we want to get that ice into this system. I'm assuming that we're going to be able to ramp up aluminum a lot once we get these other things online. So this right here, for instance, is aluminum as well, right? This is aluminum. I need to make sure and verify that. I think so. Yeah, aluminum 63%. So this one needs to be upgraded. Now I'm really short on money. Yeah, that's the other problem with this. Okay, you know what though? We have a good amount of fuel. We could go ahead and get ourselves another contract as well. So I'll look to do that too. I think we're near the end of this video, but I'm going to look to do that. I'm going to manage the contracts and stuff, try to keep my money up, and also, you know, go forth and do things on the map as well. I need to do things over here too, because as you can see, our rover is, I think, just dead. Did you... Extraction complex. Did you not get... What happened to it? The points of interest went away. I guess once you find them, they just go away. Unless there's something there. Yeah, there might not be anything there. Let's go to the extraction complex with one of my rovers. Yeah, the fuel factory. So there's another contract that we're going to deliver fuel for, right? But I've decided I'm going to use the truck for this one because they're actually paying quite a lot for not that much. So this is 108,000 for just 233 units of fuel. I think that's pretty much worth it. And we're just going to, you know, take the car and let it do its thing. We also now have the ability to do this, which makes it even more attractive because now I can send the fuel down this belt all the way around and stick it into this, which is great. It looks to me like too much iron was delivered here before, so we'll go ahead and empty that. And now I can go ahead and close this up. No, it should have been closed already, but for some reason that's not closed. Wait, what was this? It's on the ground here. Yeah, the steel. Why would the steel be on that belt? Well, either way, it's there. But now, right, we can get all this to go that way and load the belt from this side too. So yes, the drones are going to be doing things, and they really don't have to go very far. I guess they just have to tag up here, so it's probably fine, I guess. But I want to see it actually load with the belt here. So I want my drones to be off doing other things. So I'm going to forbid them from taking fuel from this resource and allow this to fill with the belt instead. Allow this to be belt fed for this quest. So it's going to come all the way around here. It probably could if I had the money, and I guess it's probably worth doing, especially in the future when we really need to deliver things on a timeline. If I upgrade this conveyor, that's 32 grand, but I think over time, in the end, it'll be worth it in the end. So we'll go ahead and do that. You want 50 microcircuits. You're going to pay me 130 grand for them. I can't. I know I'm going to need them. 50 mic again, but this time it's 150,000. Ugh. Gosh, that's... And it's a rocket too. Fine. You can have them. Jeez, I need money badly to get the current objective done. So we'll go ahead and just load those 50 into a platform. Okay, go. Fine, whatever. All right, contracts completing all over the place, which are great. 62. This is 150,000 there. We got 150K left. And with research, yeah, I just want to wait, honestly, and get these. But I need to find a usage for the blue science in the meantime. So I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. And I kind of want to see what they are. Like all these things. I don't know what they are, but maybe we'll get something like the projector or something. It doesn't really mean anything to me, but maybe it's good to have. Excavation speed would be better than the projector, though. Excavation speed, and we'll get the machinery one added too. So I went ahead and I upgraded these, but in order to really do this well, I think we're probably going to need to upgrade this belt. I'm just going to take a look at it and see. Make sure it's not all accumulating. It seems fine. Yeah, I think it's probably pretty full. But as it comes over to here, this pretty full belt, well, it's gonna require at least this much to be upgraded. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade that belt to get it a little bit faster here. It's gonna come into here. Yep, and then this needs to be upgraded now to support that load. And then I think probably what needs to happen, yeah, because you're gonna be waiting for this, and I can't have that. So we'll upgrade that one, and then this one goes higher, and then this goes higher. And then now I think we're at the point right? I'm worried about this because of the expense, but I think we're at the point now where this belt needs to go higher tier. So boom. It's very expensive, but now we're feeding it much faster into this. And then we're going to upgrade you. And now we should see everything just flow really well into here. And we've added a lot of aluminum into this pipeline. Or I guess it's not really a pipeline, is it? But into this supply chain, into the supply line, whatever. I'm tired. I've added a whole lot of stuff in here, so that's great. And then it looks like we might need... It's mostly, I think it's because these are full. So I want to keep an eye on their supply and see if that number begins to drop, but it may not. I may need to upgrade this belt too. Yeah, I might need to. All my money is going to go to conveyor belt upgrades now. There it goes. So that'll push it into here a little bit faster. And then, I mean, I guess we might as well just max out all these. I was told these don't cost anything to upgrade. And if that's the case, then, I mean, why don't we just have all of them be the maximum level, you know? I feel like they should all just be maximum level. Anyway, I'm going to keep cranking on contracts and stuff, okay? But with the additional aluminum getting into the system now, we should start to see this build up. And if that's the case, then this will start pumping it out better. We'll start seeing the fuel factories operate better, which is exactly what I'm hoping to see here pretty quick. I want to get a 4th fuel factory to make even more fuel. And then all this ice, it's not going to be able to support all this. Like, we're going to need this ice to keep going. And I might actually just take this little belt and bring it over and slap it here just to give a little extra pathway so that the half the ice doesn't stop here, but instead keeps going. You know, it might help. I might also get additional fuel factories over here if I can support that with the belt going around with aluminum and everything. That'd be pretty cool. So it is going to take a little bit of time for the aluminum to start building up in here, but I really have confidence that the aluminum will accumulate in there. So it's going to be great. I leave you then with this. Our gigantic solar panel is done. Look at the size difference between that and these. My goodness. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's not... The UI is hidden. Okay, this can generate up to 300, but it was built, you know, it's currently near the end of the day, so we're not getting full capacity there. Same thing with this one here. We're not getting the full benefits of it, but it can do it, all right? And so tonight we're going to have a problem with power. That's known, but these things just built late in the day, unfortunately, so we will be able to do them later on. And then I don't know if it's going to let me queue this up because this is sitting right where I want to be. It's gonna, yeah, it'll let me queue it. So I'm gonna queue up another one right here, and we have the resources. Oh, you know what? They're not connected. That's me. That's me. That's what I do. Everyone knows this is what I do, guys. That's why they're not adding power to the system. There we go. I mean, to be fair, they just built, so it's not like I wasted a whole day or anything. But there you go. They're now connected. You can see them. Okay, and we have only one power setup. All right. It's just going to take a while. So tonight will be a problem with power. Yeah, it's going to happen. But tomorrow should be a lot better. Okay. And I'll have to keep cranking out on contracts because upgrading belts, man, is that pricey. But in the meantime, all of my stuff should operate. You know, aside from the ice right here, everything should operate and should keep cranking. And we now have 364 CPU capacity as we have built some of these. All right, so things are coming along. It's not as fast as I would like. There's definitely some more stuff I want to do, but they're coming along, okay? So I'm going to do this, get that going as well, so we can make more carbon fiber, all right? Take it easy, guys. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.